As a U.S. guided missile destroyer, the USS Donald Cook entered the Black Sea to reassure nervous allies, NATO Thursday released satellite images showing Russian forces sitting along the Ukrainian border. The pictures show artillery battalions, helicopters, fighter jets, and special forces. In all, 35 to 40,000 troops. Meeting with Czech officials in Prague, NATO Secretary General Anders Fogh Rasmussen.
If Russia is serious about a dialogue, the first step should be to pull back its troops.
Russia remains defiant, a state-run news agency quoting a Russian general as saying the NATO images are old, from last year. Russian President Vladimir Putin also denies Moscow's actions are part of any larger plan.
I just want to say that all decisions were made after it became clear what the mood of the people was. We didn't prepare for such developments.
Meanwhile, in parts of eastern Ukraine, pro-Moscow protesters called for more Russian intervention.
Russia will never leave us in trouble. I also want to call on Putin to help us, the southeast of Ukraine. Those who don't want help should go to the west.
In Kiev, Ukraine's acting president urged them to surrender.
There is no need to adopt a law on amnesty. We guarantee there will be no criminal prosecution of people who give up their weapons and leave the building.
But back in the east, a Ukrainian military convoy on the move ran into resistance from villagers, not happy to see a show of force. And despite Russian threats to cut off gas supplies to Ukraine, NATO and the U.S. aren't backing down either. On his way back from a trip to Asia, U.S. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel called his Ukrainian counterpart, assuring him the U.S. would continue to stand by Kiev. While U.S. F-16s took off during a pre-planned training exercise with Romanian forces. And back at the entrance to the Black Sea, a French warship sailed in to take part in military exercises. Another show of force aiming to bring calm to a troubled region. Jeff Seldin, VOA News, the Pentagon.